women are buying cats and getting high-powered jobs, and dudes are turning into bitch-ass sigmas. You see it in the declining birth rate. It isn't just about abortion or waiting until later in life to have kids. Like, it's people aren't hooking up earlier.
Well, I don't think it's organic. I also think somewhere along the line, the idea of the American dream went from, hey, I just want to be comfortable and provide, like you said, and protect. I need you money at all times, and I need to be able to go out to the club until I'm 50 and, buy bottles until 4 o'clock in the morning. Like, I don't know, and I'm as guilty of it as anybody else. I mean, the school system terrified me into thinking that my life would be over if I got a job at 18 years old and I got married and had kids in my 20s.
What do you mean? Like, if you didn't go to college and wait?
You have to go to college.
Yeah.
And then after you go to college, you go to super college where you can get a super awesome degree. And then after you get your super awesome degree, then you go to, quintuple mega college, get yourself a PhD, and then you can start earning some real money. But first you got to travel the world, to reward yourself for the 19 years of school you just went to. So, take a few summers abroad, then find yourself, maybe open up a rock band, try a couple of, think tanks that you can maybe, an incubator, if you will, get all your friends and family to give you all their money into your, this great app idea that you came up with that nobody else had. And then you can be 40 years old and broke.
And childless.
And then you could start to, say, okay, I'll settle down and have a kid now.
Yeah.
When nobody wants you.
Yeah, well, for a dude, you can make that work. For women, though, it's really problematic because some people get rubbed the wrong way by this, but the biological clock is ticking on you. I can have
it's ticking slower than it ever ticked before. Science is
sure,
helping.
yeah, we're better. We're better now. Yeah, but it's still a problem. And that group of people you're talking about, the debt incurred, not just the financial debt, but just, I think the emotional debt, the weight of the stress to then correct your path once you realize it's fucked up is, I think it weighs on people heavily, and it's causing a lot of the depression and nihilism we see in culture today.
You can make more money. You can't make more time, bro. There's no going backwards.
Yeah, there's some old saying. It's like we spend our health by gaining wealth, and then we spend our wealth trying to regain our health, I think is the phrase.
Yeah.
It's like, that's really
it was like
stupid.
the Dalai Lama or something like that.
Yeah, but he didn't have any wealth. Him.
Yeah, right? What does that guy know?
Yeah.
Dalai Lama ever owned a jet ski?
Yeah.
but look, the sentiment, I get it, right? But I just don't understand this idea that if you have kids and if you have a family, that's the reason why you're broke. I know so many single people that are broke. You know what I'm saying? It's not like every one of my friends who's decided to put off having a kid and put off those responsibilities and the fulfillment that comes with that and the purpose that comes with that. They don't all have real estate empires.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I think Greg Giraldo used to do a good joke about that. He was like, this was like in 2009 after the financial crash. He's like, all my friends have been saving money and buying real estate and shit, and I've been spending all my money on cocaine and hookers, and now we're basically in the same boat financially, and I feel like I made the better decision.
No doubt about it.
You know what I mean?
No doubt. Listen, so I played minor league baseball, and I quit. I wasn't going to make it to the big leagues, but I had a chance to play overseas, and I could have kept playing, and I should have. I should have played until they ripped the bat out of my hands, but I wanted to make money. But what I didn't realize is, like, dude, everybody's broke at 30. Even the people that are making a ton of money, they spend it. I got a buddy of mine who makes like $500,000. He works for Goldman, makes an incredible amount of money, and he spends it. The dude spends $450,000 a year. Now he's living lavishly, good for him, and that's how he wants to live his life. God bless, man. But at the same time, like, I believe humans figure it out. I believe in the invisible hand. I believe in necessity being the father of invention. I believe in it. I also have seen the opposite, where guys who were rudderless, who were football teammates of mine in high school, and they weren't cut out for college. Which, sidebar, the fact that you make athletes go sit in a in a gender literature class to be able to, no, dude, I run a 4.3. That's a skill.
Yeah.
I should get credit for working out. When I go to the gym, that should be accrued time. Like, when are we going to stop acting like athletics isn't a freaking $1 trillion industry? You know, like, people don't know this, but actors, they get credit for acting class. If you go to school and you get a scholarship at NYU to be a cellist, you get credit for music theory. Right, so why are we making our starting quarterback take African literature so we can keep up this facade that we're in education? Anyway,
well, it's because the education system is not designed to educate you. It's designed to extract wealth and time from you, and then from the primary education is designed to create compliant workers, obviously.
For sure.
Secondary education is just designed to get you in debt.
Yeah,
that's
it's a jobs program for progressives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, but, those guys come out and they're rudderless, and the system has told them that, because now they're going to work for the union, they're a failure, and they're somewhat, whatever, they're undesirable or whatever it is. And then they have a girl, they get pregnant. And the interesting thing, my buddies who got their girl pregnant, and we're talking like, early to mid 20s here, bro, which is the same age my parents had me, and our thoughts were like, damn, bro, I'm sorry to hear that. Like, it wasn't, our thoughts weren't like, man, congratulations.
Yeah.
Anything you need, I got you. It wasn't like that.
Yeah.
It was like, damn, bro, is she going to keep it? But now, hindsight, 15 years on, bro, those guys are crushing it. This shit gave them a North Star. It gave them a reason to get up in the morning. It gave them a reason to keep their nose clean.
Yeah.
It gave them a reason to, and also, like, after a while, do you really want to be out at the bar till 2 o'clock in the morning?
I never,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I never wanted that. But to your point, a practical way to think about that, not just like, well, it's a good thing to have guardrails. It's a good thing to start young and have your family young so you can do X, Y, and Z. You also have to figure out when your peak earning potential as a human being is. It's not 22 to 28, right? Mm-hmm. It's 40 to 60. That's your peak earning potential as an adult human being. So, if you're able to be established and have older children at that point and a long-term wife who's also established, and then you can start taking some risk and your peak earning potential, then you're going to get a lot more bang for your buck, right? So this isn't just about ethics, morality, or culture or anything. It's very practical as well to start earlier.
Dude,
right?
Picking the right partner
that definitely
getting the right
case.
partner is the life cheat code. Mm-hmm. If you guys can get on the same page, I mean, listen, you run businesses. How hard is it to find the right people to run the business with? How hard is it,
just to find employees that don't suck?
Yeah, it's an impossibility, man. There's lifters and there's leaners in this world.
Yeah.